Before we begin to lay the tiles for our project, we need to learn how to shape and cut the tiles, as well as how to use them, which faces and so on, to look at as we're placing our tiles on our design. There are two main tools for the purpose of these types of kits that we can use. This is a side biter nipper, a traditional mosaic nipper, and this is a wheeled mosaic nipper, a little bit more modern, and both of them are perfect for cutting glass and marble tiles. Marble tiles, if they're very small already, as the tiles that come in the kit, can be cut very easily with wheeled nippers. If they're larger, you want to use the side biter nipper, and if they're quite large, then you want to go to a traditional tool like a hammer and hardy. But for the purposes of these kits, your pre-cut tiles are already cut to be small cubes. The size of the cubes in the kit are for the most part adapted to appropriate for the designs that you have, but sometimes you're going to have to cut them in half, and sometimes you're going to have to cut them into shapes in order to get the tiles to follow the design appropriately. So to cut a tile with a wheeled nipper, you put the tile right in the middle and squeeze. You should wear safety glasses when cutting tiles so that these pieces that fly off don't go into your eye and hurt you. If you want to cut a triangle or a shape, you just place the shape that you want and cut. So that's cut myself a triangle by putting it on a diagonal. To cut tiles with side biter nippers, they're called side biters because what you do is you place the tile on the side, the nipper on the side of the tile, and squeeze, and that will cut it. Same thing if you wanted to cut a shape, place it diagonally and squeeze, and there you cut your triangle. These tiles, you'll notice they're rough. They have one shiny side and all of the other sides are rough. We want to use primarily the rough side unless the design calls specifically for the shiny side. And we also want to notice that the tiles are not perfectly regular. We're not looking for a perfect square or a perfect cube. We're not looking for something that was made by a machine. We're looking for earthy, textured, rough look and feel. So when we put the tiles together, you can see that their heights are different. You can see that the sizes are slightly different, and we adjust the size according to the design, but also according to how it feels when you lay it down on the board. So the roughness and the irregularity of these tiles is a part of the effect that we're after. And so that is how you use the tiles and how you cut and shape them with nippers.